Shalom, Israel, shalom, shalom. You know, first and foremost, I want to give all praise to the Most High, Yahweh, and name His Son, Yahweh Shai. You know, this video is going into the red moon and going to dreams. Cause me and my brother was talking about it yesterday, going into the red moon and going into dreams. Cause it's prophesied in the Bible in the last days that we're gonna dream dreams of visions of what's to come. You know, you gonna have a red moon in Joel, a red moon, meaning that the Most High coming back real soon, because we are in the last days. Literally, we are in the last days. We've been hearing that for a long time. Our great grandma been telling us that. Our great grandma been telling our parents that we in the last days. But now we really are in the last days. You know, the prophets. You had the prophets out there preaching, spreading the truth to Israel. You know, every time, that happened in the Bible, before every kingdom got destroyed, He sent His prophets out there to warn His people before it got destroyed. So now He got the prophets out there. You know, you got people, brothers and sisters making videos. You know, brothers out there in the highways and byways preaching the truth to Israel. That's a message. The Most High trying to get this truth out here to His people before He send destruction on this earth. Because this place, America, is one of the wickedest kingdoms ever. Ever. They allow transgender. You can be another gender. You commit adultery. You can eat all type of unclean food. This place wicked, bro. This place don't have no rules. They don't follow the Bible. This place got to be destroyed. It's a wicked kingdom. You know. So the Most High really sending messages to His people, trying to wake us up. You know, I'll say this, like, last year I had a dream of the chariots. You know, I had a dream, because it's going to be race wars. It's going to be race wars according to the Bible. It's going to be race wars. I had a dream about race wars. And I had a dream about the chariots. There was a lot of chariots that was coming down. When I mean by chariots, I'm not talking about the chariots that with the horses on the ground. I'm talking about in the Bible. You know how the world call them UFOs. In movies, they call them UFOs, and there be aliens in them. But it's real life a thing called chariots. They call it the chariots. And they have angels driving them. You know, they can do all types of stuff. Look up the video. It's a lot of videos getting caught of the chariots in the sky. You know, look up the chariots or you might gotta type in UFOs. Chariots might not pop up. You might type in UFOs. You will see them. They call them UFOs. They real quick, bro. They can zoom real fast. They got Esau technology don't have nothing on the Most High technology. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, the Esau be trying to be the Most High. They be trying to outsmart the Most High. But they technology that they got ain't nothing like the Most High. Those chariots are very powerful. They might look little in the sky, but they can I bet you money they can get bigger. And they got lasers. They got all type of stuff on them, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna get 2 scriptures to show you about the dreams. You know, it's biblical, and the red moon. 'Cause I think it was just a red moon yesterday. It was just a red moon yesterday, and I think this ain't the first red moon either. You know what I'm saying? It been like 2 red moons before this, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So this is not the first red moon. It been plenty red moons. So that's a sign from the Most High. He's trying to wake us up before He send destruction to this land. So I got Joel 2:31. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and I don't think that happened yet. I might be tripping. If the sun I think the sun have been turned into darkness. I think something covered up the sun some years back. Something did cover the sun. The sun have been darkness. It says, the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord. Hold up. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be delivered. So when he said Mount Zion. When he's talking about Mount Zion and Jerusalem, he's talking to the Israelites, because our homeland is Zion and Jerusalem. That's our homeland. That's where we're originally from. So he's talking to us. He's telling us that the sun gonna be turned red before his deliverance. So he's trying to tell us to get right and repent, because we still have time. Because you don't want to get caught up out here in this when all hell break loose, when they declare martial law and they send us to FEMA camps and stuff like that, and race wars kick off. You don't want to get caught out here not knowing what's going on, because you just gonna be stuck out here. You're gonna be clueless. But the Most High telling you to come back to Him, to His laws, statutes, and commandments. They're not hard to keep, bro. His laws, statutes, and commandments are not grievous. He said that His laws, statutes, and commandments are not grievous. They're not hard to keep. So he trying to warn you. He's sending these people, these prophets that you see on the highways and byways that's preaching the Bible that you might think crazy. They're not crazy. They're trying to wake you up before all hell break loose. So that's Joel 2:31. If you want to go read it yourself in the Bible, Joel 2:31. So now I'm finna get Acts 17-22. And it shall come to pass in the last days, says God, I will pour out of my spirit and it shall come to pass in the last days, says God, I will pour out of my spirit upon all flesh. And if you go to YouTube, there's a lot of videos of people saying about they having dreams about the return of Christ. Go to YouTube. It's a lot of videos, and it's all type of flesh. You got so-called white people, so-called black people, so-called East Indians. They having dreams about the second turn of Yahweh Shai. You know, and that was prophesied in the Bible that he gonna put his spirit upon all flesh. You have people out here prophesying. You have people. I seen a dude when I was in I was riding by Tifton. I was leaving Tifton. I seen a dude with a sign say holding up saying Jesus is coming. He put the Most High put his spirit upon all flesh to get this truth out, to get this message out before he really come. Because you got to understand, you got to think about this. The living power finna send his son back. The creator of the world that created everything. They can do. He got all the power in the world. He gonna send his son back for vengeance. You gotta think about how scary that's gonna be if you ain't really tighten up. If you really just out here living your best life. You gotta understand. It's gonna be a lot of bloodshed. It's gonna be a lot of deaths out here, like The Purge. It's gonna be that movie. I Am Legend. I think with Will Smith. In that movie with Denzel Washington, they ain't with that movie with Denzel Washington when he surviving. Dang, the Book of Eli. It's gonna be like that in this land right in the world. It's gonna be like the Book of Eli. It's gonna be food. It's gonna be less foods. There's gonna be no foods coming in. There's gonna be a lot of stuff going on, and you don't want to get caught up out here, bro. Cause Yahweh Shai ain't coming back. Who the world calls Jesus Christ, his real name Yahweh Shai. He not coming back to play no games, bro. He not coming back to talk. He not coming back to hug everybody. That's not biblical. That's what the Christian church show you. He coming back for vengeance. He coming back for vengeance on the enemies, on our enemies that had us in slavery and that's still working us day in and day out. They're treating us bad. They're shooting us down in the streets. He coming back to kill them. And he coming back to kill the 2/3 of our people that don't want to hearken and listen to the voice of the Most High. I can get that real quick. Hold up, let me get it. I think that's in Zechariah 13:8, if I'm not mistaken. Let me get that. Let me pull that real quick. A lot of our people don't know that, bro. A lot of our people, a lot of our people going to church on Sundays, and their church not telling them what's going down and what's going to happen. Your pastor not telling you that. Let me get Zechariah real quick. Zechariah is in 15:37. All right. Salakia. Let me get that real quick to prove that the 2/3 of our people, gonna have to be destroyed. Cause they don't want to listen. Our people want to continue to eat pork. They want to continue to commit adultery. They want to continue to smoke. They want to continue to get tattoos, all type of wickedness. So I got Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, says the Lord, 2 parts thereon shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left thereon. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God. So 2/3 of our people gonna have to be cut off and die in the land in the land of their captivity. 2/3 is a lot of people now, and 1/3, 144,000 of us, gonna be saved. But we're gonna be tried through the fire. You know, when all hell breaks loose, we're gonna be tried. We're gonna be tempted. But when we call upon His name, He gonna hear us because we've been keeping His laws and commandments. We've been seeking Him. You know, when things was going all right, when things was going smooth, we've been seeking Him. So when all hell break loose, He gonna have our back because we trusted in Him when everything was cool. So I got Dang, I done dropped the pen. Oh no, right here. Alright, so he gonna pour out his spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. So that's going on right now. You have people, kids prophesied. I seen a video of a little kid. She had a dream. She was crying. She was prophesying what her dream was going on. She was crying. And your young men shall see visions. And you have people seeing visions of the chariots of the Yahweh Shai. People are coming to understand that he's not a white man because they seeing visions of dreams of a so-called black man on a white horse. So they're like, he's not white. You know, they seeing this stuff. They seeing this stuff for themselves. And it says, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. So you have older men, even younger men also, and sisters as well. They dreaming dreams. You know, you have them all type of dreams. They dreaming of the race war, like I said, of the chariots. They dreaming of martial law, of food stores. People going crazy. They dreaming these dreams, bro. They dreaming all type of stuff that's gonna go on when all hell break loose, when they declare martial law. And when Yahweh Shai come back, they dreaming all that stuff. And it says, and on my servants and on my handmaids I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. And I will show wonders in heaven above, and signs in earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, for the great and notable day of the Lord come. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Ye men of Israel, hear these words. So he's talking to the Israelites when he said, when you all hell, when all this stuff go on that we never seen before, he said, if you call upon his name, Slaki. I would say. So he said, you should call upon his name, you shall be saved, ye men of Israel. Hear these words. Talking to the Israelites. If you been keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, you call upon the name of the Lord, you're going to be saved, bro. It's in the Bible. But if you just been out here doing wickedness and you try to call upon the name of the Lord, all hell break loose, he gonna laugh at you, bro. He gonna look at you crazy like, so why you trying to call upon me when all hell break loose now? But when everything was going smooth and jolly, you didn't want to call him. When you want to call upon me, you want to live your best life. That's how he gonna be. Cause you gotta understand, even Yahweh Shai, the word called Jesus Christ, is a black man. His father is a black man too. Yahweh, God, he's a black man as well. You know, and then Yahweh Shai say, if you have seen him, you have seen the Father, because they look alike. They look exactly alike. You know, so God is a so-called black man as well. So, you know what I'm saying? He gonna laugh at you if you try to call upon him. He gonna, you know what I'm saying? He gonna get on you because you didn't want to hearken to him when right now, when you still have food, when you still have water, when the race war ain't kicked off yet, you didn't want to call upon him. You want to party. You know, you want to do all type of wickedness. You want to break the Sabbath. You know, he ain't going to listen to you when you call upon him because you don't want to hearken to him right now. And that's real. That's real. So if you watching this video, get right. Because we don't know when the Most High can come back. He can come back today, tomorrow, 2 years from now. We don't know. So that's why you have to get yourself prepared right now, because you never know when he's going to come back. And you don't never know when your time up, when you might die or something. So you want to get yourself prepared right now before these times to come. So I hope you got edified. And the two scriptures I read was Joel 2 and 21, and Acts 17 through 22. So if y'all want to go look at those scriptures yourself, y'all can. So I want to give all praise to the Most High, Yahweh Shai. I say shalom.